Aaron, what are you watching for as this arraignment is unsealed tomorrow?
Well, the most important thing, Diane, is to learn the actual charges and understand what the grand jury believed to be the crime that Trump committed. And I think once we understand that, we'll understand a lot more about the scope of the investigation and the strength of the case. Right now, it's easily dismissed as perhaps political or as less important or consequential than some of the other investigations that the former president faces. But the district attorney's office has always believed that this area was ripe for investigation because of the critical time at which the payment to Stormy Daniels was made, just weeks before the 2016 election, right after the Access Hollywood tape had come out. And the Trump campaign, according to former fixer and attorney for Donald Trump, Michael Cohen, was concerned about what Daniels' allegations of an affair could mean for the former president's chances. David Pecker of the National Enquirer at the time also could testify to the grand jury about what Team Trump was thinking and feeling as the $130,000 payment was arranged. And so now that they've been able to bring these charges, at least 24 of them, including some felonies, we'll finally get to understand a little bit about why the district attorney's office believes this is so serious and what matters of law they're going to seek to prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
And we are watching former President Trump's plane getting ready to take off from Palm Beach International Airport, headed for New York City. And with that, I will toss it over to Washington, D.C., where my friend Kira Phillips is taking over. Kira?
All right, Diane, thank you so much. We are going to continue our live coverage here as we see Trump's private aircraft there at Palm Beach International Airport getting ready for takeoff. As we are just talking about this story overall, the broad spectrum of what we are witnessing here, definitely a moment in history, a presidential candidate, and then a city bracing for quite a week as the president takes off here from Florida, where he lives, a Florida resident. He is heading to New York City now, where he is going to adhere, as we heard from our Eric Kontursky, to the court's deadline and be processed by authorities. And then he'll head to court for the unsealing of the indictment, an indictment we have not seen yet, and we can only expect what will be revealed once that happens. Aaron Kontursky, everything finally coming to a head. There was so much speculation over the past months of how far this was going to go, and if the former president of the United States would actually walk into a courtroom and be arraigned, and that we would actually potentially see a mugshot. I mean, it's just an unprecedented time when you think this is a former president, someone that is running for president once again, and really seems to be, at this point, sort of capitalizing on it all.
Yeah, just unthinkable, and yet that's what's all unfolding in front of us now and what will unfold tomorrow when former President Trump is brought here to court to be formally placed under arrest, booked and processed as a criminal defendant, and then brought into court where his attorney says he's going to plead not guilty. And the city has been bracing for potential protests. We heard from Mayor Adams and Police Commissioner Keechant Sewell just a few moments ago. And the mayor said while there are no specific threats, he does acknowledge that there's going to be a big police presence on the streets. He's acknowledging people who live here to take public transportation because traffic could be frozen at a moment's notice, depending on the route that the former president's motorcade takes and also what may transpire in the streets. He's also acknowledging there may be some rabble-rousers, as he calls them, but he is urging anybody who comes here to protest, including, he mentioned by name, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, to be on their best behavior, because he said the police are not going to tolerate anything else.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.